Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Those who are still sleeping, wake up. Wake up. Let me see your beautiful faces. How are you today?
Buhay pa din po.
Bakit naman buhay pa din? Siyempre naman. Buhay pa. Hindi buhay pa din po. Parang ang lungkot ng bakasyon mo. So perhaps hindi nakagala, ano? Because of Typhoon Paeng. Haba pa naman ang ating weekend. Sayang. Sayang ang inyong mga lamyerda. Hindi makagala, hindi makatravel. Okay. There's another one coming. Oo, baka nakaland na si Queenie. Kaya siguro malimlim na. Because of Queenie. Sunod-sunod sila. Ayaw nila tumigil. Okay, so we have already the group of Dig, group of Angog, Lakada, and the group of Danyo. Whose group now?
Group 2 po, ma'am. Castillo po.
Castillo. Okay, are you ready now?
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay, take the floor. Uy, ate na wala.
Ako ba magpe-present, be?
Oo, present na lang. Thank you.
Represent,
Ano na?
represent sila. Ay, nawala. Dahil na pumasok. Si Jeffries. Hello, walang audio. Wala akong sound. Hello, wala po akong audio. Hello.
lang po, ma'am. Try po namin.
Si Santiago na lang muna ipag-present mo.
May naririnig po.
Opo.
Nag-e-echo po ba?
Be, may echo,
Echo.
be. Nag-e-echo, be. Nasa earphone yun, be.
Sorry po, pwede po yung next group po muna. Ayusin lang po namin. Tinry po kasi namin kanina sa ibang account, nagpe-play naman po yung audio. Ngayon po ayaw.
Who is the next group?
Timado po, ma'am.
Group ni Timado. Okay, are you ready? Can you do it now?
Yes po, ma'am. Ipipresent na po.
Okay, go ahead.
clap. Does anyone in us have any idea what this legend is?
I think the legend is probably thinking from how it is born.
That's a nice answer. Another from the class? Very good. Let's give Gab and Eunice a 1, 2, 3 clap. Now, let's proceed to our essay story. Here are the objectives of the next lesson. Can you read them loud and clear?
Hey,
Very good, class. I feel that you are ready for the day. Let's go to our next story. The Legend of Pineapple. Ready? Class, do you know what is pineapple? This is the picture of pineapple. Class, what is the taste of pineapple? Yes, Maria.
The taste of pineapple is sour and sweet, but sometimes it's too sour or too sweet.
Very good, Maria. That is the taste of pineapple. The legend of pineapple is begin with this movie. Once upon a time, there was a woman who lived with her daughter, Pina, in a tiny hut in the village. They were poor, and the mother worked day and night to make both ends meet. No matter how hard they worked, she never got any help from her daughter.
Pina! Pina, come here, help me.
By saving, she can find the object that was needed to complete that task. Was used to playing in the backyard, and her mother shouted.
Pina, come here. I'm very sick. Cook me some porridge. I'm too weak to get up. Pina!
Pina ignored her mother and continued to play. What mother? Pina, come over here this very instant, or else. Pina's mother mustered all her strength just to say this, but it worked. Pina gradually stopped playing and went inside the house. She poked her head inside her mother's room. Pina said to her mom,
What do you want, Mother? You want me to cook for you? That's too hard.
and her mother said, Pina, it is very simple. Just put some rice in a pot and add water. Once the water boils, let it simmer for a while. Stir it occasionally with a ladle. Everything you need should be right there in the kitchen. Pina reluctantly left and went to the kitchen. Her mother could hear her banging the drawers and cabinets. Then, her mother heard her open the back door and sneak out in the backyard. Her mother waited and waited. Finally, she called out to Pina again. Her mother shouted,
Pina, come here. Did you do like I told you to? No. And why not? Because I couldn't find the later. Oh, you lazy child. You probably didn't even try. What am I going to do with you? I am here, very sick, and I cannot count on you.
Her mother wept bitterly. In her anger, she shouted the words in the air.
I wish you would grow 1,000 eyes all over your head. Then you will find what you're looking for. Maybe then you won't have any more excuses.
As soon as she said this, there was complete silence. Her mother thought, she's trying to be quiet so I will forget about asking her again. She sighed. She waited a little bit to see if Pina would come back. Realizing she really got up to do this cooking herself. When she looked out into the backyard, Pina was nowhere to be found. She sighed again and said to herself, the lazy kid probably went to a friend's house, so she did not have to do any more errands for me. Exhausted from the exertion, she soon went back to her room for a much needed rest. Weak as the was, she just tried to do everything by herself, having given up on any help from Pina. Hours by and then days. Still no sign of her wayward daughter. With a heavy, she thought that Pina had run away for sure. When she finally recovered from her illness, the first thing she did was look for Pina. No had seen or heard from her. It was like she disappeared into thin air.
Pina. Where are you, Pina? Pina, where are you? Pina.
Months passed and still no sign of her. The mother felt bad for her angry outburst, and she feared that she might probably never see her daughter again. One day, she was sweeping the backyard where Pina used to play. For months now, she had noticed this strange plant growing on the very spot for the last saw Pina. By this time, the leaves of the plant had fully opened. Inside, she saw a strange yellow fruit that resembled a child's head with 1,000 eyes. 1,000 eyes. She suddenly remembered the spiteful words she used that fateful day. With horror, she realized that in the same way her mother's love had spoiled her daughter, so did her anger unwittingly curse her? Somehow, her daughter had been turned into this plant. To honor the memory of her beloved daughter, she named the fruit Pina. She took such loving care of it like it was her own daughter. The fruit flourished so well that it bore more and more fruits, and became popular among the village and the entire country. Its name later evolved to piña, or pineapple in English. And that's how the pineapple came to be. According to folklore, named after a spoiled child who was cursed with 1,000 eyes. And that is the legend of pineapple. Do you like it, class?
Yes!
Okay, class. What is the moral lesson of our story?
Sir,
Okay, Chari.
I think the moral lesson of the story is we must help our mother because sometimes they get tired too.
Okay, very good. Let's give her a 1, 2, 3 clap.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Very good. Class, before we end our day, I want to tell the moral lesson of the story. The lesson of the story is the child should always obey their parents and be helpful, especially when in time of needs. And this story is also a reminder to never utter words that might harm someone. Did you understand, class?
Yes, teacher.
Any question?
None.
Alright. I can see that you really understood and focused on our story. And because of that, let's give each other and 1, 2, 3. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Very good. Then class, now let's read this question. You will answer this question directly on your activity pad. Understand?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Number 1. Which part of the story did you like the most? Number 1. Which part of the story did you like the most? Number 2. If you were Pina, what are you going to do if your mother asks you to cook? Number 2. If you were Pina, what are you going to do if your mother asks you to cook? Number 3. Why did you think that this story is really a legend? Number 3. Why did you think that this story is really a legend? For your assignment, write your own short or long legend. And write a moral lesson on your own legend. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, tapos na po yung amin, ma'am. Thank you po.
Ma'am, present ko na po yung sa group namin nila Castillo.
Wait lang. Inaayos ko lang yung unbot. Medyo nagkakaproblema rin ako. So that was the group of Mr. Tomak. Very good, teacher. The teacher, very good na. No, and the participants also. Congratulations. Okay, so let us now have the group of,
Castillo po.
yes, Castillo.
Okay po, I'll just share my screen.
Vanessa Castillo, present. Silas Santiago, present. Alona Cuendo, present. Wendy Reyes, present. Okay, perfect. Now, before we discuss our topic, can I ask you a question? What is our topic last time? Wendy, can you answer the question? It was about peace, Mom. Okay, very good. Our topic last time is about peace. Sandra, can you tell me again what peace is? Myth is a plural of genre consisting of narratives that plays fundamental role in society, foundation, tales, or origin myth. Okay, very good. Can anyone tell me more about myth, Vanessa? The characters of the myth is usually God and God. Okay, very good class. Since you clearly remembered our past lesson, let's now proceed to our lesson today. Are you guys excited? Yes! Okay, I will show you some. Okay, class. Can you tell me what kind of fruit is this? Yes, Alona? Watermelon. Very good. It's a watermelon. Have you ever tried eating watermelon? Yes. Can you describe to me the characteristics of a watermelon, Syra? A watermelon has an oval and spherical shape. Very good. How about the color? What is the color of the outside and inside of the watermelon? Vanessa? The color of the outside of watermelon is green while the inside is red, rather than black. Okay. How about the taste? Can you tell me what it means? Teacher, it's real. Very good. Okay, now let's go on to our discussion. Can you please sit properly and listen as we go on to our discussion? A legend is the genre of folklore that features stories about human events and actions. So what are we going to tackle now is about legends. Okay, so the word legend comes from the Latin word legendus, meaning something which out of belief. Traditionally, legends focus on one person or place and what happens to them in that area. Before I introduce to you the legend that we're going to discuss today, let us all sing a song titled Big Salad. Are you all ready? Yes. Okay, can I ask anyone who knows this song? Any volunteer? Yes, Vanessa, can you please come very strong and let us all stand so that us all can sing the fruit salad song. Are you all ready, guys? Yes. Watermelon, watermelon, papaya, papaya, orange apple, mango, orange apple, mixed with fruit salad. Watermelon, watermelon, papaya, papaya, mango, orange apple, mixed with fruit salad. Very good, everyone. Thank you so much, Vanessa. You can now take your seat. Okay, we're going to start the legend of the watermelon. Do you know this story? No. Alright, so I'm going to read the story and I want you to listen very carefully because I'm going to ask you about it later. Do you understand? Yes. Okay, this story of how the delicious fruit, the watermelon, came to Vietnam many centuries ago. The hero of the legend is Prince Mai An Thien, who was adopted by the king of Vietnam. His brother grew envious of him and started to plot against him. He wanted to know how watermelon farming is called story that I will be telling. Today, watermelon, um, today watermelon are associated with the New Year in Vietnam, called the Tet Festival. People eat roast watermelon seeds at the time of the festival. The Tet Festival in Vietnam usually falls in late January or early mid-February. The dates vary from year to year as it is based on the lunar calendar. The celebration lasts 1 week or longer. Okay, so the full name of quartet is Tet Nguyen Dat. It is the most important and widely celebrated public festival of the year in Vietnam. It is the occasion for Vietnamese to express their respect for ancestors as well as welcoming the Lunar New Year with family members. Overall, Tet holiday for Vietnam is like the Spring Festival for Chinese. Every family will get together to have big meals to welcome the new year. Okay? I told you guys the history of the watermelon. Now I'm going to tell you about the story of the legend of the watermelon. Are you guys ready to listen? Yes! Okay, once again, sit properly and then listen carefully as I told the story. Okay, the legend of the watermelon. Many centuries ago, a deer grew across the land of Vietnam. The leaves of the palm trees so that they bent their branches to the ground, and he dropped red tiles from the roof of the great palace and shoved them across the court. Out at sea, great waves made war on the cliffs, pounding them with all the force of nature. Most of the local fishermen had seen the storm coming from afar, and had pulled their boats well back from the shore and tied them fast to the ground. But the merchant ship was caught in the storm, and its hull was lodged to splinters on the rocks. Everyone on board was drowned, except for one. By some miracle, the waves carried a basket containing a newly born baby, and deposited it on the beach not far from the great palace. The morning after the storm, a fisherman's wife was out walking along the beach and searching through the trees for anything of value. She heard the baby's cries and discovered its basket under some thorny flowers. She knew from the private clothes of the child that he belonged to a rich family, and not knowing what else to do, she took him to the palace in search of her Lord. When the king heard of his infant who had been saved from the storm by a miracle, he thought that it must be a very special child indeed. He adopted him as his own, and he grew up to be Prince Mai An. Mai An grew to be a popular young man with wisdom and knowledge beyond his years. Often the king's counselors would consult his opinion before reaching a decision, because he understood the king's heart and his wishes better than anyone else. His adopted father loved him as much, if not more, than his natural son. When Mai An turned 20 years old, the king arranged for him to marry one of his daughters, Princess Bonnie, who had been his friend since childhood. The celebration was the most extravagant of the king's reign, so much so that the king's own son, Prince Hao, grew enthused for the lavishness of the wedding party, far exceeded his age. My father used to adopt my auntie as he had said. He thought to himself, I must stop this. So Prince Hao bought a large room to the head of the king's bodyguard, and a slightly smaller guard to the head of his household. In return for his payment, these officials started to spread ugly rumors about Mai An. He grows arrogant. The king's favoritism has gone to his head. He is plotting a coup. The further the rumors spread, the less clear it was where they had begun. Eventually, the head bodyguard came to the king and said that Mai An had tried to recruit his services to overthrow the king. At first, the king would not believe this lie against his adopted son, but soon others in the palace who could this rumor for fact backed it up. the king decreed that my Anciem was guilty of plotting treason and must be banished from the kingdom forever. His wife, Princess Kuba, swore that she would follow him to the end of the earth. Soon the couple boarded a ship, which took them far out, and deposited them on a desert island. The prince had to build his own shelter, dig a well for water, and feed and hot animals for them. One day, after he had been on the island for several years, my Ancien was walking along the beach when he saw a flock of birds bubbling excitedly among themselves. As he drew closer, he saw that the cause of all their excitement were some black seeds. He picked up a handful, and when he reached home, he scattered them on the ground around the pot and along the street. Many months later, during one of the hottest times of the year, he noticed that some unusual plants had begun to sprout in the pot, where he had spread the seeds. Over the coming weeks, they spread like a vine along the ground, and then some fruits started to bud under the leaves. These grew into enormous green fruits, the likes of which he had never seen before. Days passed, and one day, when Ancien was so tired and thirsty, he tasted the fruit and he found out that it tasted delicious and quenched his thirst. He tried to grow the plant around his house again. Soon, the whole island was covered with the green fruit. The couple decided to call the fruit the red melon, and then carefully spread the seeds and grew a second crop. The red melons, which we know as watermelons, were one of the greatest joys of their life on the island. Ancien carved the island seeds and hid both and some of the fruit and threw them into the sea. Later, Stephen found strange fruit in Ancien's name, Loki. Soon, birds about the fruit reached the continent, and many merchants tried to find away the island. This then turned the deserted island into a busy island. The island was now crowded. Many boats came and went. Ancien helped anyone who wanted to settle on the island. Soon, news about the riches that King Kuzco was very proud of having a son who was brave and strong enough to overcome difficulties without anyone's help. Ancien was immediately summoned back to the court. So, do you listen carefully to the story? Yes! Now, I want to test all of you if you really listen to the story. Can anyone tell me if the story is interesting? Okay, Alana, guess full picture. Okay, great. Now, give me some important details that will surely give all of us a lesson that we can use in our daily life. 20. The moral lesson of the story is to never happen when you know difficult. It is always the reliability because nothing is impossible if you are a better person. Very good. Any other answers from the back? Okay, Alana. The story is the legend of Ireland. The most the big visual of independence and to marry but for okay, class, I prepared some activity for you. Do you want me to share it with you now? Yes, we are. Okay, I want you guys to group yourselves into 4 members, and I want you to make a role play. Is anyone familiar with the role playing? Yes. Okay, I want you guys to group yourselves and make a role play about the story we have just discussed. I'll give you 15 minutes to talk about it in your group. The play should be 5 to 10 minutes long. You don't need to include all the happenings in the story. You can summarize them. Okay? Before you start role-playing, you need to do an oral presentation. First, about the overview of the characters, settings, and the plot. And lastly, after your role play, you have to tell me what the moral of or what is the moral lesson or the main idea or the message of the story. Understood that? Yes. Okay, guys, I will give you this area so that you can group yourself.
Once upon a time, King Hang adopted a son named Mai Antiem. He was very smart and the king really loved him. One day, during a royal banquet, the king ordered the servant to give Mai Antiem delicious food. However, Mai Antiem refused it and told the servant,
What is given is up to you. Here's the gift of your majesty.
The next morning, the king asked about what Mai Antiem said at the banquet.
That really matter is to our own. The king was very angry.
Although he loved his son, he decided to send Mai Antiem to a deserted island.
You are to send the farthest island.
As soon as Mai Antiem's wife heard about the punishment, she started to cry.
Don't worry, we can live on our own. Someday we will report to the mainland.
The couple packed their clothes and some food for their journey.
What can I do to survive?
Everything will be fine, my dear.
When they reached the island, Mai Antiem turned the cave into their house. He felt sorry for his wife, but he believed that they could find a way to live happily there. The next day, while Mai Antiem and his wife were fishing along the shore, they saw a flock of birds eating a strange fruit. Mai Antiem walked closer. He saw the birds had left behind black seeds and took them home to plant.
If the birds can eat this, we can eat this too.
The couple took care of the plants every day and watched the seeds sprout. Their garden gave them hope for the future.
The soup is sweet and bold and flat.
Finally, the seed has sprouted.
One day, they saw a flock of birds come and eat the green and ripe fruit from their garden. They did not chase them away. After the bird flew away, the couple picked up all the seeds that were left. Mai Antiem believed that the birds had eaten is the best fruit.
Why didn't you send the bird away?
They might eat the best fruit.
A few months later, the fruit was ripe. Mai Antiem cut the fruit and found it very juicy and sweet. He decided to name it watermelon or tua hao in Vietnamese. One day, he decided to carve his name into a fruit rind and throw it into the sea. He hoped that someone would catch the fruit.
Go with the waves and find the mainland.
Year after year, Mai Antiem carved his name on the fruit rind and threw it into the sea. His wife told him to stop, but he kept doing it. He didn't want to live on the island forever.
Houston, just stop it.
Someday someone will find it.
One day, a fishing boat came near the island, and when they pulled up their net, they found the fruit. The fishermen came to the shore and found Mai Antiem growing this wonderful fruit. After that, Mai Antiem traded the fruit for rice and salt from the fishermen.
Thank you very much.
When they arrived on the mainland, the fishermen took the fruits to the village market. All the villagers loved the fruit. Word spread about the new tasty fruit from the island.
Try this fruit and this. It's very tasty. What's this? It's a fruit came from the island. Oh, it's delicious. But it's refreshing. I agree. I never tasted something like this before.
King Hang also tasted the fruit and found it very delicious. He wondered who had planted it.
Your Majesty, Mai
Auntie Em blew this fruit. Oh, my son is alive. And he grew this wonderful fruit? Yes, Your Majesty.
King Hang was shocked to hear that his son was still alive and grew the fruit. He was ashamed that he had sent my Auntie Em to the island.
To bring the fruit back with them. Everyone, you can grow the fruit by the seeds. This is all for you.
Thank you so much.
Mainland. Since then, the watermelon has been the symbol of luck in Vietnam. People often choose it as one of the 5 fruits to place on the ancestor altar on Tet holiday. The end.
Okay, class, can you please bring out your pink notebooks and your homework? Can you see the evaluation on the whiteboard? Yes. Okay, I want you to copy these on your pink notebook and I will give you at least 10 minutes to answer these. Okay, class, are you done? Okay, can you please pass your pink notebook here at the teacher's table? And I will give you your assignment for the week. Okay, for your assignment, read the story of the legend of the Guapa and identify and list down all the correct lessons found in the story. Is that clear? Yeah. That's all for today. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Goodbye and thank you, teacher.
Tapos na po, ma'am.
Wait lang, I'm having a hard time. Kaka-virus ang aking ano. Okay, thank you. We still have 20 minutes, but I would rather have the group of ang problema dito kay Miss Castillo yung grupo, yung sound ninyo na, you know, when you present, you have to check everything. Kasi tingnan mo, maganda ang presentation, pero ang conversation ay hindi halos maintindihan kasi pangit ang sound. And so we cannot always understand the situation. Sasabihin natin ano na yan, talagang ganyan. So, hindi maaari yun. Walang ganon na you will always be understood. Kailangan ang trabaho ay perfect. Checkan ninyo. Hindi pa pwede, halimbawa, magde-demo ka ba when you apply? Sasabihin mo ba, ay pasensya na po at magaral-gal. Ay wala pong sound. Sige, pwede po bang yung kasunod na? You cannot do that when you demonstrate. Diba? Laging ayusin ang trabaho, hindi kasama yung laging, maintindihan na yun ng teacher namin. Maintindihan. Hindi. Kailangan ayusin. Hindi laging maintindihan na. Hindi po pwede yung gano'n. So always, this is to all of you, pakiayos po yung mga sound ninyo kasi mahirap intindihin yung isa pa, kung pareho nga niyan, minsan nagluluko rin naman ng aking desktop, depende rin niya sa internet. So, kaya pare-pareho tayong So, let's try our best. Sayang ang effort pag nagkakaganyan ang recording. Okay, so, next time we are going to have the group of Sambere and kay Ribato. Diba? 2 na lang grupo yan.
Ma'am, meron pa po sa amin.
po, ma'am.
Ilang grupo ba kayo?
Leader po si Austria.
Oo. Bakit nga ba na-left behind dito? Kasi 9 groups. So we can try, baka makakaya na natin next time na 3 grupo. we'll just start early para makatapos natin ng 3. And then, kaya nyo ba ang speech choir? Kaya nyo ba ang speech choir? So sa speech choir, magbabago tayo ng grouping kasi in one group, baka mangyaring to 3 groups kayo. Maraming members so that you can have the voicing and para choir talaga siya. So hindi po pwede pag sinabing choir, ibig sabihin marami yun. So the class will be divided only into 3 for the speech choir. So next time, maghahati tayo ng after our we still have time, maghahati tayo ng grupo for the speech choir. Okay? Ang ginagawa na lang nating grupo ang group, hindi na tayo nag-individual. Maganda sana kung makakapag-puppet show tayo. Pero I would like to remind you as of now, di ba, na yung ating libro, di ba, ay dapat nagagawa nyo ng konti-konti. Di ba? Yung gagawin ninyo na, kunyari ay children's book. Yun ay may tula, may storya. Matagal ko nang inassign niya na sabi ko, it will be a project. Hindi basta-basta magagawa yon. So, palagay ko naman, hindi nyo nalilimutan yon. No? Kaya, it's a project. Individual work yon, hindi yung group. So, siguro naman nagagawa ninyo, o baka nakatuwa nga kayo ngayon. Buhay muna. Gising muna, everybody. Gising muna kayo. Baka baka hindi ako naintindihan pa dahil nakikipag-usap ako sa sa mga tulog. Okay. So I'm reminding you of the book. Diba? Yun ay long project yun. Yun ang huling isasubmit because that is an individual book. I hope that you are already making your own stories, your own legends, your own people, your own poem, your own use rhymes. So yun lahat ang may dapat. Lahat ng examples ng ating may dapat makapunta sa children's book na yan. Naliwanag po. Ayaw po sa children's book na yan na magiging makapal because may kung ano-ano mga nakalagay na popsicle stick, yung mga gano'n. So, pwede sa akin drawing, illustrations, mga ganyan. Pero wala na mga sinulit, wala na mga kung ano-anong pampakapal na masisira ang paging. Wala pong ganun sa libro. So, lahat lang po pwedeng drawing. No? Colorful. Pero walang yung mga kung ano ginagawa niya sa elementary. Meron mga popsicle stick, tali-tali, nakalibon-libon. Wala pong ganun. Always drawing or illustration lamang. Flat ang page ng inyong libro. Remember the size is half of the open band. Hindi librong kapal. Anong gusto niyo is open band kasi laki? Or yung maliit lang?
Malit lang.
Kahati lang ang paper. Nga lang, ang illustration ninyo ay hindi So you can choose and kung gusto ninyo ay still laki ng buong open band na sure. Para pwede rin yung kahit anong tabiran or pwedeng ipa bookbind. kailangan